guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Candy, better known as the Candy Coded Sims here on YouTube. And I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed, wonderful day wherever you are in the world. And we are starting off today's episode with Sterling because he's going to have a baby with his wife, and I wanted to be here for the birth. Well, they're not married, but they're engaged. And right now, he is cooking her some dinner. And I'm going to have her
Ah,
come over here and talk to him. Come here and talk
Oh.
to Sterling.
ah.
Uh-huh. So.
Come join cooking so y'all can have a conversation.
Wasusa.
And go.
Oribi. Ah.
Asboo.
Uvene.
Look at Jane
Yep.
being nosy. So, do you
Nay.
like the outdoors,
Hey.
Sterling? Oh, very cool hobbies. Jane seemed to enjoy hearing about Sterling getting hands on with his hobbies. You can always learn a lot from a sim who's passionate about a skill. Sure.
Pim.
Oh.
And so she is going to talk to him. She's like,
Sleekum.
Sterling. She's like, yes, my love. She said,
Smavadish.
so what was that all about?
Nusoda.
Why was there a
Moochie
man
Peachy.
investigating you
Dad.
from the Sims CPS,
Menzu.
Bantu.
Child Protective Services?
Ah.
He's like, they're concerned about the other children.
Borpno.
She's like, well, shouldn't we move them in?
Oh,
He's like,
shoot.
oh, he's like, man,
Wamba
no,
boy
their mother,
Yambalala.
she should be back. I'm going to try to call her
Smishy.
later. He said, but I am going to talk
Grinoy
to my daughter about everything that's
Watanini
going on.
Framic.
And Jane's
Ibaha
like,
Kipoi.
really?
Shilu Jabin.
She's like, smells good in here, but what did you say about other kids? She's like, Jane, stop being nosy. She's like, well, don't be a crab. Don't be a crab, Agora. She's like, I just wanted to know what was going on. She said, anyway, I'm hungry. She said, are you guys sharing? Look at Jane over here instigating and starting stuff. Call to meal. Yes. And she's
Slurpa.
like, everybody come get something to eat. And she's like, we'll finish this conversation in a little bit, Sterling. She said, we really need to figure out what's going on. He's like, don't worry about it. He's like, I'm going to call the kids. Girl, get over here and sit down. He's like, I'm going to call the kids and check on them and see what's going on with their mother. She's like, all right. Anyway, she's like, she's like, what if we're moving a little too fast, Sterling? He's like, do we really have to have this conversation now in front of all your roommates? She's like, yes, of course we do. She's like, what if we're moving too fast? She's like, I'm having a baby. She's like, you've been out here for like 9 months now. She's like, I'm due any day. He said, I'll be right back. And so, yeah, and she's going to ask about her day. Actually, announced engagement. She's like, Star, I believe this is Star. She's like, Star, you know I'm getting married, right?
Dina Dev.
She's like,
Vashna?
she said, girl, I had no idea. She said to Sterling, she said, I'm so happy for you. Agora couldn't wait to tell everyone about her engagement. She's like, yes, girl. Everything's going to work out perfect for you. She's like, don't worry about a thing. Look at Sterling over here trying to avoid questions and clean at the same time. She's like, yeah, I'm really excited too. I think I'm finna go take me a nice little bubble bath right now. So I'm gonna have her go take a bubble bath. Go take you a lavender bath so you can relax and get ready for. I'm gonna have him go sit here. Go sit over here, and he gonna make a private phone call to his eldest daughter. He's like, Claire. He's like, what's going on? Oh, she's like, I'm sleeping, Dad. Can you call me in the morning? He's like, yeah. Well, he's gonna send her a text. He's like, Claire, if any strange people come by the house, um, he said, gonna say, he said, if any strange people come by the house, do not let them in. But he said, if things get too weird, you could always go back to your grandmother's house in her place. He said, you could always go back to your grandmother's house over there. He said, I know it's not much, but it's something. He said, and I'm going to be investigating, trying to figure out what's going on with your mom. He's like, why is she not taking care of you guys? But he said, I'll call you in the morning. Like, look, he's just, he barely getting by. Barely getting by. And what do you got to do for your job? Like, since I'm on you for your family, you need to go work out. Why don't you go take a jog? There you go. He's like, man, I got a lot to think about, and I had a lot to think about, and I have a lot to do. She's just thinking to herself, those poor children. How can a mother just abandon their children? Sterling don't even know what happened to the mother. He's not even trying to figure out what happened to the mother, but he claims he's gonna figure it out while he sent this concerning text to his daughter. Hmm. Anyway, this is what I did for them. They didn't get much. Like, I gave them a little infant bed and I put them in this room so that way they could, you know, have a lot. But when he moved into this household, they didn't have a lot of money. They didn't have a lot of money. So she's like, I can't wait to have my baby. She's like, I just know he's gonna be a great father. He seems to be so concerned sometimes, even though he's not. He's just doing whatever it is he thinks he's gonna do. Now she got to use the restroom. Let's check on Sterling and see where he's at. He's like, now where could this woman be? He's like, I'm getting tired of this. He's like, I'm getting really tired of this. This is not the life I asked for. He said, all those kids. He said, I can't take care of all those kids. He said, and she just bought that house. He said, Claire's just gonna have to sell it. Oops. He's like, she's just gonna have to sell it and just call it a day. But then he sees something that's by his eye. He's like, what is this? So he found some fairy dust, and I'm gonna have him go back to the house, back to Agora, and she's gonna get right back in the bed. She's like, this baby is really pushing on my bladder. Yeah, go get back in the bed. And then
What's a Bricia? Huh?
she's like, Skip, she's like, look at you. You're getting a little beer belly over there. She's like, you really should start working out more, Skip. And
So?
he's like, really? You're telling me I should work out?
Shorba!
He said, that sounds like
Ah.
a good idea,
Uh-huh.
honestly. He said, maybe I'll think about that. He said, but for right now, I'm going to bed. And she's like, typical. And she's going to watch TV. She's like, I got all this energy. She's like, what's really up with this guy? He's been here 9 months in our house, didn't bring nothing to the table,
Ma
all
pizza.
because of Judith inviting him to our retreat. She said, what's really going on with this guy? She said, anyway, but this Star Trek movie seems to be so interesting right now. Look at him, he's back. Sterling said, I better start helping clean up around the house before they catch on to me and think that I'm lazy. Because you're lazy. You wasn't helping them before. He's like, let me just load this in the dishwasher. Go ahead and he's like, yeah, let me put this food away as well. He said, man. He said, the things I gotta do to keep people happy. So that jog didn't count as a workout? Okay. He's like, let me go get some cycling in and then I'm gonna come over here and lift some weights. Yeah, so we are going to exercise on the bike, you know, because he has to do that for work. Put your back into it, Sterling. Get that body going. Agora is asleep. It looks like everybody in the household is asleep except for Jane. Sterling has been really active lately and loves it. Being in motion is starting to feel like a core part of him. Yes. Personality trait. All right, let's speed through this a little bit. So there we go. Good, because I have something else. Okay. Fine. Get into it, sir. You ain't done yet. Let's go. You lied about being in the military, and you are the reason why those kids are suffering. So Agora's up. She's, feeling good. She's about ready to give birth. So yeah, she's gonna go get her some orange juice. Hopefully she go ahead and go into labor. He's like, boy, it's hot. I'm sweaty. He said, what a perfect way for me to relieve some stress. I know that's right.
Oh, and ow.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Ooh, workout. Excuse me. Workout complete. I'm going to have him take a shower. And then, let's see. Go take you a
Oh,
shower.
Darzabula.
Get over there and take a shower. And go use the bathroom. I'm sorry, y'all. I be yelling at them sometimes. And, I think I'm gonna have him go ahead and go to work because he is gonna have to start generating some type of money. So even though it says vacation, he could go to work. And if something happens, you know, he can't always come home to go be with her while she gives birth.
Rafale Bucha.
Jane been up all night, y'all. You know, Miss Jane. She's skeptical about everything. Look at her. Look at her. She's like, She's like, kind of hard to sleep when sketchy people are staying in the house. Jane, you will be fine, girl. Okay, Agora. She's like, she's thinking to herself, why don't I go up here and get on the computer and see if I can't find any information on Sterling's wife and his other family? Girl, you should have been did this 9 months ago. But okay, let's see. I'm gonna just have her go chat. You know, maybe she got some friends that could kind of help her with what's going on. All right, he's on his way to work. He's like, "Good morning, babe." She's like, "Good morning." He said, "I'm gonna go ahead and go in." He said, "I need to make a little money." She said, "All right, I'll be here when you get back." So she's like, "Who can I talk to that may know a little bit about
Oh,
what's
bruh.
going on?" All right.
Sistuma?
And
Ah.
then
Huh.
Jane, what are you doing? Uh, Jane over here feeling insecure about absolutely nothing.
Oh.
Jane's kind of a Debbie Downer.
Oh.
Here she comes with her nosy behind. She said, "Hey, Agora."
Brapnut,
She's
Mom.
like, "It's too sunny outside."
Look
She's
at
like,
oh,
"Why does it have to
Glyph.
be so hot?" And Agora's like, "Jane, it's okay. Everything will be fine." And she's like,
Uh-huh.
"You say that. You say that now. You say
Oh,
that now,
Sheersha
Agora. When are you
Havery.
actually due?"
Gamerish
She's
Bree.
like, "What are you guys gonna
Crudes.
do? Are you gonna be staying here after you have the baby?" She's like, "What's going on?" She's like,
Lunkes,
"Jane." She's
Yakana.
like,
No melodies.
"What if he turns out to be a terrible husband, Jane, and everything just falls apart in my face?" She's like, girl, of
Marixie,
course we're
what's
gonna
on
stay here a
now?
little while. She's like, we
Madish.
already got a bassinet. She's
Yanabi.
like,
Mescanor.
but you only got about
Cuba
$5,000 of the money.
Motivo.
She's like,
Tibane.
we all
Bain
split it
trip, huh?
together. She's like,
Wolf it up. Sequinario.
you don't
Yanabi
even work,
Voro.
Agora. You need to
Fini,
find a job.
fini.
She's like, well, maybe I'll start writing,
Mhm.
Jane. She's like, I was just online trying to get some
Hubi
information about
Uguru.
those kids.
Zamona's
She said, yeah, you
arrow.
need to do research about those kids and their mom. She's like, what's really going on? She said, Jane, my back is hurting. I'm going to take me a nap.
Fringle Ziffle. Huh?
Oh,
And
so
she's like,
shame.
well,
Nasty be
she's like,
flina.
all right, go take a nap.
Ah,
She said, the
hep
mail's here. She
yum.
said,
Have a
some of us
lady,
got to go
sweat.
pay bills and be responsible. Jane, you are a hot mess. She's like, let me go see how much these bills are. $5,000 in bills? That is something, ain't it? Look at Star. Aren't they married? And Star is evil, isn't she? Like, let's see. What are your traits? Squeamish, erratic, gregarious, outgoing. Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Can we host a getaway? Anyway, uh, she's watching the news,
Sanduka sheep lick rough body.
and then she's gonna come here and talk to
Jalabuk
her.
Furnoy. Doba Holy Nushikawa. Yan.
She's like, Star. She's like, yes, darling. She's like, when are we gonna host our
Huh,
next
Phoebe.
getaway?
Mwah.
She said, girl, you know I love you. Now, I ain't never played with a couple like this before, y'all. Me personally, I don't play like that, but since
Finalibo.
they're already here,
Shanisi Abimo. Fin Bayanafeb.
Jane has learned
Sickafish
more about
Yipla.
Star. What? Speaking of the devil, she said Jane has learned more about Star and is now unattracted to her. Really? Oh, but y'all married, right? Anyway, she's like,
Yaba.
we do, but
You
she's like,
want a
maybe we could go
Zomas?
to the
Huh?
museum out on a date or something, Star. She's like, possibly.
Brushu.
Possibly.
Yo, zip.
She's like,
Khalifa.
Woby.
she's like,
Meb.
how much are the bills, babe?
Oh,
She's like,
Sarpy. Ugh.
she's like, I know they're a lot. She's like
Bifala
5,000.
Narble.
She's like, we are
Binvet.
drowning in
Yibs.
debt, Jane. She's like, what
Ring
are we gonna
shoop.
do?
Uh-huh.
Quetzal
What are we gonna do?
plus.
She's like, well, we could cook
Ospa.
some good
Queba.
meals
Ah.
and get people here
Grisham.
to the
Wafita.
retreat. She's
Frida.
like, yeah, we can, but like
Chelner. Ah.
we're just really
Gungane. Uh-huh.
drowning in debt. She's like, I
Zafis.
feel like I'm
Moochie
under a
Peachy.
tank right
Benjip.
now. She's like, I'm going to bed, Star. She's like, whatever, Jane. Whatever. And how are you unattracted to me? I'm your wife. Let me see. What are you gonna do? Come on, I need this girl to go into labor. Why don't you go and serve brunch? Eggs and toast. There. And I am going to. So we need to host a getaway, and we are starting our first getaway here. We're gonna try a bed and breakfast cozy getaway. She's like, hopefully, we'll get some people that want to come here to the getaway and do things with us.
Oh.
And we have hired Skip,
Ew.
and we have another person to come and like do things.
Febine.
Are these the guests? Okay, yes, we have two guests already. We didn't ask Agora to do anything. Yes. She's like, "Hey, Dad." He's like, "Yeah. Um, I wanted to talk to you." She's like, "I got your message." She said, Dad, Child Protective Services came by. They're looking for you and Mom. He's like, oh, really? He's like, well, they came by my job too as well. He said, like I said in the text message, go ahead and get everything packed up. I'll sell the house and you guys can go to your grandmother's house. He said, it's not much, but it'll be somewhere for you to go until we figure out what happened to your mom. She's like, Dad, I already try to tell you what happened to mom. You just don't understand and you're not necessarily paying attention. He's like, Claire, baby girl. He's like, nobody takes a long swim and not come back for days. He said, something's up with her. He said, I'm going to investigate. But for now, he said, just do what I ask. Okay. She's like, whatever. And she hangs up on her dad. And so, yeah.
Ew.
Okay. You are a host. So come in here and be nice. She's like, friendly introduction.
Kasana.
She said, welcome to the bed and breakfast cozy getaway. She's like, I hope you guys enjoy your stay. She's like, wow, I really can't believe she's being so rude. Okay, so why don't you call the guest to the meal? Call to the meal. She's like, my lovely wife just prepared breakfast for everyone. She said so. Please enjoy your stay. I don't know. I've never. Come on, go get you something to eat, baby girl. You need to have this baby so we can get off for you guys.
Oh, yes. Oh, sure.
Jane, she's like,
Krubara. Seneca Belindi.
she's like, do you see her, Star? Do you
Sambisi.
see her?
Clem.
And Star's like, Jane, whatever you do,
Uh-huh.
be cordial. She said, let me go talk to her. Let me go talk to her. Excuse me. I'll be right back. She's like, I'll be right back. She's like, Agora, a word, please. She's like, yes, Jane. She's like, can you please put on some clothes? Nobody wants to see your pregnant belly. She's like, we have guests. She's like, will you relax, Jane? Please, just relax. She said, I'm watching you. Put on some clothes. She said, maybe I should just go and take a nice little ride. She's like, maybe, but she's like, she's like, that's all I ask. Please, just put on some clothes. We have guests. She's like, all right, Jane, change your outfit. Right. For the sake of the guests, I will put on some clothes. Here, go eat. Sterlin. Oh, he's going to the restaurant. Wait a minute. Do we have a fling here? Oh, wow. And so, Jane, she finally went to go get her some sleep because she's like, I'm tired. I just need a nap. She's like, I just really need a nap. And she's like, whatever. She's gonna be like, she's like, hey, I'm Agora. How are you? I'm normally one of the hosts, but right now I'm pregnant. Due to go into labor any day. She's like, oh, okay, nice to know. She's like, enjoy your stay. I'm just not working right now.
Van Hoot.
He's like, he said, what are you doing here, Jenna? He's like, long time no see. She's like, you know her? She's like, yeah, I do know her. He said, she said, let me go use the restroom real quick. She's like, how do you know Jenna? That's gonna be kind of odd. She's like, how do you know Jenna? He said, what about that president we got? The mayor of Sim City. He's like, they could be doing such a better job. So go do this. She's like, excuse me, Sterling, I need to use the restroom. She's like, okay, go right ahead. Wait, is he a staff member? Yeah, anyway, he's doing his job. Sterling, this guy's a dog. He's like, Jenna. He's like, I've been waiting to see you for a long time. He's like, I got something for you. Look at him. Look at him, y'all. Look at this man. You can't see her face, but look at him. She says Sterling. She's like, oh, thanks. She's like, I didn't think I'd ever see you again, Sterling. She's like, so you live here? He's like, no, I don't. I don't live here. He said, I'm on this retreat too. How does he know that they're having a retreat? Did Agora tell them? Anyway, she's going into labor. So she's gonna come over here. She's gonna call him over. She's like, you know you're my little cupcake with sprinkles on top.
Galimpo? Oh, Xanahoy Sambisi.
He said, yeah. He said, I missed you. He
Van
said,
Tarble,
we're like
Finby.
two flies. We just can't stay apart from each other. He said, but excuse me, I gotta go. Someone's calling me. I gotta go real quick.
Oh.
Go over here and talk to her. She's like, Sterling. She's like, Sterling, I'm in labor. He's like, I see. He's like, I see. Don't panic. She's like, he's like, we got to get you to the hospital now. In his mind, he's thinking, he's like, not this again. He's like, okay, Agora. He's like, we got to go. We got to get you to the hospital. She's like, yeah, okay. Let's go. She's like, let's go. Let's go. She said, I'm so tired. He's like, Agora, go check in at the front desk. She's like, okay, I'm going. He said, hurry. He said,
Yibsy.
are you the doctor? He's like, we need you inside right now. Look at him. She's like, Sterling, where are you going? He said, I gotta go get on the computer and do some research. She's like, calling Dr. Sim, calling Dr. Sim. We have a pregnant woman in labor. She's like, okay, the doctor will be with you shortly. Is there any other information that you would like to give us before going in? Is this your first Sim baby? She's like, yes, this is. This is my first baby. Okay, come on, doc. I'm going. Who is this? Dr. Omari Barr. Get off of here and go here before you miss the birth of your child.
Have a walk?
He's like, all right, Sterling, it'll be just a couple of hours. It's like, okay. She said, how are you doing, Agora? Like, don't panic. Don't panic, Mr. Jennings. He's like, you've had 4 other children before. He said, everything will be fine. Don't panic.
Bluffy.
He's like, what are you doing? He's like, that's a spatula and a laser. He said, come on, man. The glue. He said, is this really this necessary? It's like, yeah, it is. He said, let me do my job, Mr. Jennings. He said, are you okay, Agora? He said, are you okay, babes? Oh, it's a girl. He said, here we go, folks. A beautiful, healthy baby girl. Ooh, and we got a personality trait, a new one, a swap trait. Agora has been feeling really happy lately. There's almost a cheerful smile on her face. Maybe things aren't so gloomy after all. Yes, because she just had a baby. She just had a baby. And here we are, little Miss Stephanie.
Oh, Cardool.
He's like, all right, folks. He's like, how are you feeling, Miss Takashi? I think that's her last name. Tashotik, I guess.
Now.
She's like, I'm fine. She's like, is this my precious baby girl? He's like, yes, that is your precious baby girl. She's like, oh, hey, new boo. She said, I'm just so in love with my baby. Look at him. He's thinking, there's a sucker born every minute. He's like, well, he's like, thanks, doctor. Everything seems to be going just fine now. He said, all right, well,
Gosh.
he said, I love you, Agora. He said, you just gave me another beautiful, precious gift. And so now we are back at home. Agora just
Dumbala
had
was
her baby.
Susanish.
And so she's going to go grab something to eat, some food. Sterling, I need you to take family leave. Then I'm going to have you go upstairs and tend to the baby, clear after her. And then I want you to, and Agora, what are we doing? Girl, you're not gonna eat no cake. Get over here and go get you something to eat. And you know, she's thinking in the back of her mind, why was Sterling so happy to see that other woman? You know, she's like, I wonder what that's about. But she's like, I just love my man. Like, I wonder why he was so happy to see this Jenna lady. And then she's going to like, she's like, so you're Jenna. She's like, we didn't get a formal introduction, but I wanted to ask you about your day, sweetheart. She's like, I'm sorry, I was kind of going into labor earlier. She's like, oh, it's okay. And she's like, so,
Nope,
how are you?
So,
She's like, I'm
Fallible.
good. She said, I'm Agora. She said, oh yeah, I'm Jenna. Nice to meet you.
Nervena Kabul.
She said, oh, you're such a pretty
Sabania
little
Var.
llama.
Zaffle.
She said, so how do you know Sterling? She said, let's announce the engagement. She said, oh, I know Sterling because
Oh,
he's my fiance.
oh.
She's like, and look at the girl over here. She's like, ooh. She
She
said, fiance. She said, how did you hear about this retreat? She said, oh, I just kind of flew out here on a whim. I seen it and it made me want to learn about it. Come out here, you know, get away from the house. She's like, huh, fiance. Yes, fiance. And so,
Bang trip.
and she's like, she's like, look, Jenna,
Ubawa.
I don't know
Valba.
who you think you are, girl.
Joe.
But she's like, I'm excited that you're here, but I don't know who you think you are. Stay away from my husband, my soon-to-be husband, Sterling. She said, do you even have children? Do you know what to do? She's like, girl, like, my house is worth more than your bills. She said, that's not the case. Stay away from my fiance before I put you on a plate, like a small steak and a piece of lemongrass. She said, go play on a playground somewhere else. She said, I'm grown. She said, again, my bills are worth more than your little whatever you got going on. She said, she said, go back to the playground. She said, girl, I will cut you up like steak and lemongrass, okay? And she said, stay away from him. Stay away from my fiance. She said, I don't care. And she said, look, Agora, I don't care what you're talking about or what you think you got going on, but I never came on to your fiance. He came on to me. She said, okay, have a great day. She said, yeah, same to you. That is funny. She said, same to you. Hold on. Like, I gotta do this.
Uh-huh.
She said, I'm gonna enjoy my getaway.
Yeah.
She said, have a nice night, sweetheart.
No
She
sooner.
said, I told her. Okay, you guys, and this is where we end the episode of Big Sister. I hope you guys enjoyed watching how everything unfolded and how everything played out. We didn't get to do much with the kids today, but we will in the next episode. I just wanted her to have her baby. I wanted them to get settled, and I wanted to see a couple of things that I haven't seen yet in game. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great evening, and goodbye.